base up and running for quite a while. Let's look at the incomes. Yeah, Naniwa can, bringing in a good 700 or so minerals per minute more than Thorzain, but Thorzain will be able to catch up fairly soon here. A little bit later on his expansion, but he'll drop a bunch of mules. Mules OP, that whole fun discussion. I'm being somewhat sarcastic. We do have 4 Vikings on the map now, so that's going to start to counteract the effect of these Colossus here, which are starting to get pretty high in number. And he's actually stopped production of them. He stopped at 4th on the way now. And yeah, I mean, more than 4 might be a little bit wasteful. And especially if you want to be able to transition into High Templar tech, maybe. And no, he's just gonna cast his curse. He's gonna. Oh, look at this. One zealot gonna get in here. Knows that the 3rd is down. But yeah, this 3-base Protoss can be pretty scary, as they can easily support Colossus as well as High Templar, and that's when things just start to get messy. You really need good ghost control to make sure that you are sapping those annoying High Templars of energy. As their storms are quite devastating to a biocentric army that we are seeing out of Thorzain here. And he's going to start fighting for control of these watchtowers again. Going to be controlling this one. This Marauder will easily be kiting this poor Zealot that has not a chance. Those poor, very, very short side blades. So, and yeah, here we're going to see Thorzain maybe pushing out a little bit here. Or, nope, just hanging out. Both these players not wanting to do a whole lot again. Do have a forward pylon here, and my mouse is messing up a little bit. Hello, mouse. What's wrong with you? Yeah, these guys are just kind of posturing. I don't know what they're really waiting for. I mean, Naniwa has had an advantage here for a little while, I think. Especially look at the food discrepancy here, 192 over 176. And look at this. I mean, he is going to push out before he hits 200, and that's a smart idea. Sitting at 200 does not pay dividends. You cannot build your army up anymore, unless maybe you're waiting like a little bit for an upgrade to finish or something. It's definitely worth it in that respect. And look at these zealots just keep tranching across the map here and getting killed by this single Marauder who is about to walk into his death. Oh, that poor Marauder. This is a pretty scary push out of Naniwa. And I did not watch this game previously, so I actually have no idea who's gonna win. This is a massive Viking count though, and if he can maybe get a flank or something on these Colossus, that would be absolutely huge. This is going to be quite a devastating push for Naniwa here. A lot of Zealots can absorb so much damage from this bio army. He does have charge finished now. He's going to be going into the 3rd, and Thorzain's army is completely out of position right now. Oh gosh, this is going to be really scary. And look, Naniwa's actually going to push out. Maybe wants to engage in a wider area here, so which not really what Protoss want to do. Definitely want to get your opponent into a bit of a choke, so this Colossus do a lot more damage. Guardian Shield going down and not going to be engaging just yet. And look at this. Oh no, the Colossus are in front. A lot of free shots from these Vikings. Going to take those out. Wow, those Colossus. What were you doing? You need to stay in the back of the battle there. And here we go. Huge engagement. Stalkers blinking out of the way of the Zealots, but they are still in range of fire. Now the Zealots are engaging. All these Colossus are all getting almost 2 shots from those Vikings. Ghosts dying, I hear them. I did not see any EMPs go down, but I could have missed them. These Zealots are all doing a lot of damage, but just not quite enough to deal with this huge Marauder count, which is upgraded 2-1, so Naniwa is going to be pushed back relatively easily. Now, look at this, though. High Templars, like I was saying, are on the map now. This is where it starts to get really scary. I don't see any more Colossus in production. He's tech switched into High Templar, and well, thankfully for Thorzain, he's producing Vikings, though. I was going to say, thankfully he doesn't have any more. He's not wasting, but he is producing more. So, look at this, actually. Naniwa transitioning into Immortals to deal with that high Marauder count. High Templar to deal with the bio. This is really good decision-making here from Naniwa, who is still ahead despite losing the vast majority of his army. He's actually going to be committing to killing this command center, and there we go. He's actually baiting the army into that choke to get huge storms down on Thorzain's army, and there goes the 3rd for Thorzain. He is now in an awful position. His natural is mining out. His main is pretty much mined out as well. Thorzain doing quite well, but look at this Naniwa doing quite well here, but Thorzain going to try and deny this fourth, but these Stalkers are going to be warped in and actually take out a couple of Vikings as well. And look at this huge line of units here from Naniwa. Wow, Naniwa now 70 food ahead or so. I do not see Thorzain coming back into this game. Those storms just absolutely manhandled him. It was unbelievable. He's going to need amazing EMPs to deal with those moving forward. He does have a lot of ghosts with a lot of energy, though. And he is no longer making Vikings, so no longer spending money and supply on that, knowing that there's been a complete tech switch out of Naniwa. And we're going to have a little bit of a lull in the game once again as both these players start posturing. Both these guys have such interesting games. This fourth for Naniwa is going to, I think, kind of be the clutch move for his victory, because I mean even his third is pretty much his only mining base. Well, he still has quite a few at his and this is the thing, actually noticing, look how many minerals Naniwa has at his second, and look at how many Thorzain has. I think quite a few less, and therefore I probably mules. You know, they're great, but they also mine out your bases a lot quicker. And you end up with this problem. If you don't get a third down, you're going to be in some trouble. And I think he actually... No, he built a command center. I thought, oh, look at all these idle SCVs. Not so good for Thorzain. Looking at the upgrades, though, we have level 3 weapons and level 3 infantry armor coming down. And, oh, well, Naniwa's also at 3-3, so... And he's also starting to add some Colossus into the mix here, too. So this is a scary army, and this is where Protoss just gets so disturbing to deal with, because Thorzain does know that, so he is producing Vikings once again. Great decision-making. This is all information that he had to gather. And it's really difficult to do that, so props to Thorzain. And look at this, we're going to see a repeat now. Naniwa going to be going into the third. Nope, going to be backing off there. Doesn't want to commit too much. Just going to be maybe sending some Templar. And, oh, he's just outside the base. It's like he's taunting Thorzain. And here we go, huge storms down on the... not too huge. One storm really lands. The other one gets mostly avoided. Oh, huge EMPs. All of these High Templar are going to be forced into turning into Archons now. Great EMPs there. And actually, these Archons are even going to be taking out before they get to Morph. One does get transition there, but not going to be alive for too long. And Thorzain making a push back here, looking at equalizing the food counts, 187 to 185 now. He was so far behind, making a huge comeback here. And did I just see... oh, those were immortal shots. And here we go, going to be a huge engagement again. Colossus taking huge shots. EMPs go down. Force field's not doing a whole lot. Oh gosh, these Zealots are not doing enough, but there is still so much food here from Naniwa. Thorzain dropping, but reinforcements coming in, and those Ghosts doing so much damage. Oh my gosh, he's going to be pushing back Naniwa. If I was a betting man, I would have bet on Naniwa a long time ago, definitely. But Thorzain got alligator blood, son. He is just doing so well here. I wonder, he's not building a fourth, though. So, I don't know, I feel like he's kind of... if he wants this game to continue, he needs to expand. Naniwa's fourth has been up for quite a while now, and that is such a tipping point. Look at this, Naniwa having a ton of units just all over the place. I don't know entirely why. There he is. He's going to start merging those two forces, and I think Thorzain is just starting to run out of steam a little bit here. He has half the income of his Protoss opponent. How does he expect to keep this up? Oh, there's the fourth going down, but it is being denied by a couple of Stalkers and a Zealot. He needs to get this fourth down ASAP, needs to maynard some SCVs as soon as possible if he wants to stay in this game. Look at this, once again, Naniwa firing ahead in the food count. This is completely because of the economy for Naniwa has just been so strong for so long. Oh, and feedback's going down on the Ghosts. Those Zealots going to charge in and lose their lives. And we're going to have another big engagement here. That poor Archon being pushed around by his friends. And an aggressive blink into the Marauder army here. These Zealots are taking so much damage from these Marauders, but these Medevacs healing so much damage. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Thorzain tosses out the good game. Well played. And GZ, which I have no idea what it means. So guys, thank you so much for watching my first ever solo cast. I hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be going up on YouTube momentarily as really one of our first YouTube specific casts. So I hope you guys subscribe. Going to be doing this daily, whether it be by myself or hopefully, more importantly, with guys like Tamba, Vrapsack, Sleeper Cells, Dark and Light, all our wonderful casters at Stim TV. Please follow us at Twitter, Facebook, Well Played, YouTube, just /Stim TV on all of those. Of course, there's the overlay that you can reference as well that you're looking at right now, which I will add in post-production after I'm done recording this. So, yeah, and of course, don't forget our regular tournaments, Monday to Thursday. Monday is Bronze Silver, Tuesday is Gold Platinum, Wednesday is Diamond, and Thursday is Master Grand Master, which gives away $130 every week. And $20 to the Diamond guys, a week of hotkey.com coaching subscription site to the Bronze and Silver, and an hour of coaching from a pro gamer to the Gold Platinum division winner. So guys, again, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next cast.